shouldn't have done that.
What?
That
Nick?
has
I just
Oh.
declared war on the Mongolian Empire, and like all my forces are off the border, so I'm gonna get blitzed pretty early.
Ah, shit.
Nice one, Nick.
Fortunately, I am right outside their capital. If I could just
Yeah,
put
but
Maybe you
don't-
can blitzkrieg him.
they have other victory points now though.
But I get the event where if I take the capital, then I just insta win. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Hopefully that works.
For some reason, I could just do that.
Nice one, Nick.
But on the English Patient, that's a movie with Ray Fiennes in it, and
The IGN article just lists it as a romantic drama.
it is a romantic drama during World War II, I think.
Next one is High Noon. Got
Never heard.
beat by The Greatest Show on Earth, which is a very good movie.
Yeah.
So that's one of the ones where it's just the case of multiple good movies. You know,
I haven't
actually,
heard either.
I posted on Facebook after I read this article. I said there are some years where the Academy should just retroactively give Best Picture to an old movie instead of wasting it on a not as good movie, so that the category really means Best Pictures.
That's
Wouldn't that
my
be
opinion.
nice?
Your problem with some
Like-
of these movies that
like
get
if-
elected.
Like if there's a year where like After Earth turns out to be the best movie of the year, I mean, let's just give it to Citizen Kane that year because it deserves it, man. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. I saw
Really?
the movie After Earth. I didn't like it.
Oh, that's
Really?
it's just I mentioned that because it's shit.
Barely anyone did.
The reason I mentioned this whole thing came up, though, It's a Wonderful Life got beat by The Best Years of Our Lives, which I don't know.
Me either.
I haven't seen that movie.
But yeah, It's a Wonderful Life is so fucking good. I need to. That's one of the. Every year there's like one or two classic Christmas movies. I should I should work through one or two every year. Like last year was White Christmas for me.
Oh god.
That's fucking such a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Good job, Nick.
Network got beaten by Rocky. I mean,
What?
I don't know what Network is.
Wow.
Oh wow,
You really
Taxi
butt-fucked
Driver. That was also the year where Taxi Driver lost. Holy shit, Nick! Yeah, you really crushed him.
Yep. All I had to do was take their capital.
Nick,
I
that
actually,
is such a dick move. Like, it's not even funny.
here's another one that I should see. Raging Bull
I haven't
Oh.
lost to Ordinary People.
What?
I haven't heard of that one. I know what Raging Bull is though. It's a Scorsese.
Yeah, I've heard of Raging Bull. I've never seen it. The Right Stuff lost to Terms of Endearment.
You know, it's funny
Right
that
Stuff
like
is an
they coincide
astronaut
with
movie.
each other.
Oh, here's one. Shakespeare in Love beat Saving Private Ryan.
What? Saving Private Ryan is an amazing movie.
And it's not a Best Picture.
What the fuck?
Oh, here's a year that actually had too many good movies. Forrest Gump beat out Pulp Fiction and Shawshank Redemption.
Oh god.
Wow, whatever.
That Shawshank Redemption's amazing.
Dude, Forrest Gump, man, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
It is, but
But
It's
to be
like-
fair,
it's a hard
I haven't.
choice.
Hold on. I haven't seen Shawshank. I'm just
I haven't
defending
seen
because
Pulp Fiction
Forrest
yet.
Gump is amazing.
I've seen Shawshank, and you know what? That movie's good, but there are points in it where you're like, all right, come on, it's dragging a little bit. Let's go, come on.
Here's one: Streetcar Named Desire.
Oh god.
No, that's actually a good movie. It's Lost
No,
to
I've
an
seen it.
American in Paris, which I've never
heard of.
Oh, I think the next one, if I remember correctly, no, it's not. I don't know this one. Sunset Boulevard
Yes, I've seen that.
lost to All About Eve. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what All About Eve
I
is.
haven't heard of either, so.
Here's one that shouldn't have lost. The Ten Commandments lost
The
to
fuck?
Around the World in 80 Days.
Oh,
God,
What
one of
the
Charlton Heston's fucking most amazing roles ever. Ugh. God, I need to. You know what? during the summer, I need to make a project, make my girlfriend sit down and watch the Ten Commandments. That's such a good movie. Fucking
Oh my
hell.
god, it goes on forever.
I know it does, but it's still good. Oh, here's another fantastic year. Lawrence of Arabia beat To Kill a Mockingbird.
That's a hard choice.
I would give it to Lawrence. Lawrence of Arabia is such... That's another movie I rewatched last year, actually, for extra
really
credit for
good.
that film class. But To Kill a Mockingbird is also fantastic. Oh,
I read the book.
I didn't even remember reading this last one. Another case of great movies. The Wizard of Oz lost to Gone with the Wind,
Oh, yeah.
which is legit. That's fair.
Mm.
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington was also that year. Oh, that's another movie that I actually had to watch for my film class. That is fantastic.
I haven't seen that.
It's really good. It's one of those movies that's like political without actually really taking a stand. It's like politics, but it's more about how much politics itself sucks instead of how any party sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it-
sounds pretty good.
It points fingers at all the wrong things in politics without pointing fingers at any group in politics.
Oh, I gotta see that.
It's like it points the establishment and says, fuck you.
What's it called?
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
I would have
Yeah,
waited a
I've
little
seen that.
longer before I did what you did, Nick.
I know, but it's like
Nick's on the warpath, time to
They've-
keep going.
all my
Nick, stay the
coups in
fuck away
this
from
game
Japan.
appear to be failing. Don't even go there, Haku. They declared war on me because I am trying to take Transamur. So,
Oh,
John
you can do it now, I
Stewart,
don't
that's
give
who it is.
what was that again?
I don't give a fuck. You can do it now.
Okay.
Fuck, did Mister actually leave, or is he just being a mega troll?
Dude, it says he's still here. I don't know what he did.
He might have just muted his mic and he's just like, fuck you guys.
I mean, he's not in raid call, so...
He's probably just laughing at all of us or something. Like, ha ha, I totally fooled those guys.
Wow.
Oh my god, Nick, the visitor, it sounds so real.
Guys, did Visitor come back?
Alright, time to
Yeah, I'll
bring
be
down
right back.
Japan because I tried to take one little sliver of land.
Good.
Nick, what is that country in white?
What, this?
Yeah.
Transamur.
Oh.
Basically some Russians in Vladivostok who broke away during the Civil War and became Japan's puppets.
Puppet.
Yeah.
They formed under Admiral Kolchak's dumbass.
And now I want to take this rightful territory back, but the coup was crushed, and I ended up declaring war because I had to avenge this failure, and Japan decided that they were going to protect their lackey and fight me.
Russia does not lose to such bitches.
Darts of others, we will show them the might of our arms.
Duh.
Quick,
Kill
come
them
up
all!
Then Tim's all silent.
Yep.
He's got nothing to say.
Cricket.
I wish I could actually make that sound.
I am Cricket Man.
I am Mr. Cricket.
Dude, just grow some antenna and rub them together. I mean, it's not hard.
Hey Tim, I didn't ever ask you. Did you ever read the second and what is probably the last volume of the Legacy comics for Star Wars?
I read that whole fucking run.
The one where the stupid Solo descendant, the chick,
Hmm? Dude, I don't
Anya
remember-
Solo.
I don't remember fucking anything of Legacy. All I remember is Crate died and then magically is alive and then died anyway, or
No.
fucking-
That's the first. That's all first volume. There was a second volume that came out.
Oh, I
focused
never
on
read.
some-
Dude, I didn't read anything past War.
No, there's a
So-
second volume of Legacy
God.
that deals with a Solo descendant that for some reason has the last name Solo, named
Of
Anya
course.
Solo.
Physically impossible.
I know, but anyway.
Unless Jaina is like, my kids will have my name because that's the famous one.
You know what? That probably would have happened if we got more series coming out.
That's her only defense, dude. Like,
I know. Otherwise, they'd all be named Fell or fucking Skywalker, I guess.
yeah,
That's not even possible.
There aren't any solos left in the galaxy.
Thank God. But anyway, no, the story. I was just gonna bring it up because I wanted to know if you knew.
Hold on. What if her name turned out to be Sal Solo?
Fucking murder me with a toothpick.
Peasant unrest.
You know what? I just might do that, Carl.
Find me, bitch. I'm waiting for you.
Well, technically I can't find you if I don't know where you live, so I'm not gonna go knocking door to door. and say,
What?
I track all your IP addresses all the time, so I know where you all live.
Good luck getting past my NAT router, fucker.
Yeah, good luck getting past my 2 dogs that'll fucking repeat shreds.
No, I was just gonna ask you, Tim, because apparently in that series, in the end, it basically has what happens is like the entire One Sith Order gets annihilated. I just want to know if you knew that or not. Yep. So apparently they're just gone now. I mean, no one's gonna make any more comics based on the whole spiel anymore. But it's like I never knew that. No one ever told me that this comic book came out. It's like, oh yeah, you know all these faggots after Crate? Yeah, they're dead now. Good. Okay.
Who the hell just said something? That was quiet as all hell.
That was Tim. I think he moved away from his mic.
Oh.
It sounded funny for some reason.
I was putting laundry away for a second.
The way he said it from far away is kind of funny because I don't know. I must be fucked in the head.
No, but any Sith who joined the one Sith and believed that malarkey deserved to be slaughtered with a pig.
I love
Carl, calm the fuck down. I'm trying to
No, when I hear Tim go off with the one Sith, it gives me joy because I hate them too.
It's the most anti-Sith concept there is. So why they would fall for it is beyond stupid.
Because they all served their master Crate.
How the fuck are these guys not in supply?
Guys, listen, we're all equal, but you're so not equal with me, it's not even funny. So,
The fuck?
That's the one Sith.
Yeah, get on one Sith level, bro.
seriously, Haku, they're supposed to all be equal, but they're so not equal, it's pathetic.
No, it's this. What happened was like this one Sith guy named Darth Red, W-R-E-D-D. Apparently wanted to revive the rule of 2, but then he got super fucked by this guy he was trying to convert to be his apprentice. So he lured the entirety of the one Sith who were supposed to be in hiding under Darth Mills' command. They all came to one planet because he tricked them all, and then he ended up killing them all somehow. I don't remember the exact story.
Probably nuked it from orbit. No, just kidding.
And they're just like, yep, all dead. That's it. All the Sith are gone. There you go.
I mean, he could have just done with...
I wash my hands of this story.
Man, it's almost like they were created just for one comic series with a small reference in Fate of the Jedi.
He could have just done what Malik did and just bombard the planet.
Actually, there is, for people who
And
think
then
that
Red.
nukes don't exist in Star Wars, you need to read Plagueis.
Yes, they do.
I know that, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, a lot of people be like, there's no nukes in Star Wars.
Do you know how much fucking
Futuristic,
firepower
bro.
one
That's
of those
why I
guns
said it.
had?
It's futuristic, bro. There's no nukes. They
No,
got
what they have is they have
weapons.
quantum nukes.
Quantum nukes. I know from the stupid,
Hacker,
Not
they,
really that
they have
great.
regular thermonuclear devices.
I know.
from the not really that great KOTOR comic book series, Mandalorians use nukes on one planet.
That
They bombarded
series
it with
started out
different-
good, and then it got stupid after the main storyline was done, and they had nothing to do.
I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Ugh.
I bet they didn't know either.
What another comic book series I had idea, but then went fucking. I started looking at some of the early, whatever, just 1, 2, 3, was the Dawn of the Jedi books, or comic books, where, yeah, apparently before there were Jedi, there was this group that was like, yo, we're gonna mix both dark and light together, and we're gonna be so cool, but we're still gonna end up somehow breaking apart to dark and light. So it's really dumb, okay?
Remember fucking Knight Errant? Where there's just this magical Sith empire all over the galaxy, split into warlord, like, separate kingdoms? Never mentioned anywhere else. Like,
Yeah, they try to, like,
no.
pass that off because it's like during the Republic Dark Ages, where it was just like that 1,000-year span where just Sith everywhere, Sith doing fucking craziness, and then finally get beats to Bane. So it's like, and then even like if you just like casually read Wikipedia, they're like, oh, the Sith almost conquered the entire galaxy, but then Bane came along and screwed everything up. I don't know. It's fucking...
Hey, Tim. Didn't you like the...
Oh, that was you,
what-
Hacker. Your voice sounded really different for a second.
Yeah. Wasn't it like the original Smith died out? Like, weren't they an actual race?
Yeah, the red-skinned people from, like, the Old Republic. They're the Sith species.
Yeah.
And yes, they went extinct.
No, SWTOR says that they didn't go extinct. They went into hiding and then they came back. Okay.
And
then they went extinct.
No, but then they went extinct
later.
again. Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't wrong. I didn't say when they went extinct. They just went extinct.
so,
Shut up.
in other news, the Internationale has declared war on Middle Europa. So France and Germany are at war again. And the Arab bloc has declared war on the Ottoman Empire.
Ottoman?
Damn, Turks and Arabs killing each other. Oh wait, that's normal. Never mind.
Okay, so apparently Persia didn't join Egypt's alliance. They just declared war on the Ottomans on their own.
Nice job.
They were just like, screw your alliance. We can take it by ourselves. We're
Even though they
Persia.
get
We've
back
taken
to
shit before.
Did I tell you how fucked the real life Iran is when it comes to Alexander the Great, Nick, or was that someone else?
I think that might have been someone else. I don't recall ever hearing about that.
Basically Iran is so culturally, like, their head is so shoved far up their ass that they can't teach their people real history, so they teach them fake history, and they say that Alexander the Great's father was a Persian.
What?
Because they literally can't handle the idea that a European in ancient times conquered their fucking empire. So they lied to their people and say that the Alexander the Great's father was a Persian. Therefore, because he was half Persian, it's okay that he conquered Persia. Because if he was fully Greek, then that would be a problem. Or Macedonian, whatever.
Oh, of course. I mean, if he was, like, not Persian, then how could he conquer Persia?
I don't know.
It's
Ask
like-
the Mongolians.
It's like the only person who could kill Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris.
No, Nick, it would be a stalemate, duh.
They would just fold into each other and then they would cancel each other out.
They would fucking do the fusion technique. And
Our
become
powers
fucking
combined.
Chuck
We formed
Norris.
Chuck Norris God mode.
Alright,
Super Chuck Norris.
Transimur has been defeated. Come on. Bust them
That
open.
odd
Take
people have
Manchuria.
Ay.
Okay,
Dude.
so Tim, if if you had to control, actually, no, let me rephrase this. If you had to live in any certain, like, I guess you say reality, would you rather live in a Dead Space reality or a Battlestar Galactica reality?
Oh God.
Yeah, they both suck.
That's actually a tough one.
God awful.
I know the answer. Battlestar Galactica, post-ending, boom.
Fuck dead. I wouldn't want to live in. I'd probably live in any Battlestar Galactica universe because I don't want to live in Dead Space because I want to be around no fucking necromorphs. Fucking insane. I'm too much of a pussy to be around necromorphs.
Dude, clearly, considering how many times I've 100% of Dead Space with just a plasma cutter, I could handle it.
You see Tim running around. Ellie!
Well, Tim, they did ask for Tim in the last, Dead Space 3.
God. Oh yeah.
It's
Tim!
fuck.
Tim!
Hopefully Tim comes along with the Codex.
Yeah, hopefully Tim comes along. I watched that and I was laughing the entire time because I'm a loser.
Is you're a what?
I'm a loser.
Oh, I thought you said
Biggest-
wizard. I was like, what the?
I'm a wizard.
Carl, are you the Grand Wizard?
Oh fuck yeah! Grand wizard.
Actually,
Let me just
Tim,
get my
would you rather
cap
live in
on.
Dead Space 1 or Dead Space 2 reality. They both suck, so,
Well, I mean that they're they're the same thing. If you're trapped on either of the stations, you're fucked unless your name's Isaac Clarke. So
True.
Well, okay. Here's a question.
I guess I'd rather be in the Dead Space 2 reality because if I'm Isaac Clarke, that means I get Ellie at the end instead of a dead girlfriend and drifting in a pod.
Ellie. No, I was gonna ask, what is atmospherically, at least to you, Tim, and maybe Haku if you played the two games?
Atmospheric link?
No. Atmospherically, a more scary place, personally, you think would be stuck on Ishimura or the Sprawl?
I think the Ishimura is the more scary.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Ishimura also, but I'm gonna justify it. Ishimura is a more constant, terrifying experience because there's so much machinery clanking away. There's so much darkness, stuff like that.
And, there's some random ass noises, when you first go in.
I feel like 2 could reach higher highs, but on average, it's still not as good. The nursery in Dead Space 2, the first time you walk through that, it's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
When you walk through and you see the little glowing babies crawling towards you, it's like, Jesus, get away from me.
Yeah. I fucking hate fucking babies, man.
But then you have parts where it's just like the Unitology church, and it's not even that. I mean, that's kind of creepy. But then there's the military, and then there's all this other stuff. There's all these other regions. And it's just bigger and more well lit because that's the kind of place it is.
Yeah.
So, I've never been claustrophobic, but I don't think anyone likes to be in a tight place. When you have space, you feel more comfortable.
On a fucking ship in the middle of space.
I was gonna say too. Oh god, they landed. I was gonna say too.
What the
Whoa.
Whoa.
When did Super Mario get here?
Okay, that's Haku. Haku,
Yeah.
why did... See, I don't understand why people have their phones make sounds. What does that do? What's the point?
Oh, I
The way you
put
know
your-
that you're
some of
getting
these are
a
my
call?
ringtones.
I put my phone on vibrate and I never turned it off. Shut up, Carl. I had a feeling. I had a feeling if anyone was gonna go there right away, it was.
God damn it. I hate you so much. It gets me right in the inner child.
How is that my fault?
because.
Because
Okay. What I was going to say a little while ago was that atmospherically I did find the Ishimura. And if in a situation like you were stuck on one, I probably would not want to be stuck on that one out of the two the most. Even though either one is awful.
Reminder, you've received a new message in your private terminal.
What the fuck?
Okay, Haku's showing off the video game sounds for phones, this pack that he downloaded. Am I right?
No, those are the only two I wanted to show you.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm done.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
That was
Yeah,
my
girl,
text
fuck.
message, actually.
Well, I mean, Tim, we all know that the third Dead Space had the creepiest locations. Come on. Ice
Yeah.
World.
The cannibals, that was a really fucked up one.
Yeah. No, actually, I would say that the only time in that game that they offered up something interesting was with the idea of people eating dead necromorphs
Yeah.
and becoming fucked up. But that was the only thing. Everything else was fucking generic.
Yeah, but they were basically necromorphs.
I
No,
know.
but they were still creepy. But that was even the kind of situation where like you had to pay attention to realize that's what they did.
Well, yeah, that was that was like one of the few times I actually had a fucking audio recording in that game.
And then you go
Where-
to the ice planet after spending 1,000,000 years in the fleet, and it's like fucking kill me.
The only audio recording like that really captured my attention was the one where it's the people who've been eating necromorphs banging on the one guy's door and he's making the
Oh, yeah.
recording.
Yeah,
And they're just
yeah.
screaming at him to come out. That was the only one that I was like, alright, you finally did something that was mildly creepy. Now fuck it up with the rest of the
Yeah,
game.
Dead Space 3 is one of those games that's not inherently awful on its own. It's more as a whole in the series. It's whoa. What just happened to you, Nick?
I think I defeated Feng Chin Quick.
Yeah, and then it
Then
glitched
why
I
out.
took their
Sounds
capital, and it's weird. Now I'm just fighting Japan. Game's doing weird stuff, so... Hey, it works in my favor, though. I'm winning.
Dead Space 3 is like when I rank my the Dead Space games in order, it's like 2, 1, way down to 3. Because 3, even if you take out all the microtransaction-y stuff, it drags so much.
Honestly, I didn't like those stupid mini games. I really didn't.
They were
Minigames were
okay.
pretty
It's
good.
more just going between the ships over and over, like side quests.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
heard other people say
God.
the side quests were really dragged out.
Oh, they took forever.
Especially
watch-
the one where you get that extra loot, but then like it's just what?
Fucking watch, like, if you compare the length of the LPs I did, like 3 is so much longer than 1 and 2. Takes so
Isn't it
fucking
like twice
long.
as long?
God, and it's not even because it's good long, it's just padded long. Oh God. It just
Three?
it just feels like it's never ending. It just feels like you're never gonna get to the ice planet, and then as soon as you get to the ice planet, you're like, God, I want to get off here already because it moves so slow in the snow.
And God, the story for 3 is so contrived and the characters
Oh,
are really
my
awful.
God.
Like, what did they do to Ellie with that one asshole? Why? Why did that
Well,
one
you know-
character need to exist just to be there to be an asshole? That's why.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
at
you're
least you
coming
can
into the
shoot in
third-
face. That's satisfying.
You're coming into the third movie in a series where they ended with a sort of love story at the end of the second. Like, of course, 9 out of 10 times they're gonna make it. All of a sudden, they just stopped.
Oh my God.
They just weren't a thing anymore. Whoops.
But guess what? They're gonna be a
Oopsies.
thing later again. Good job.
Печали станки, ветер подымая, наступала грозная броня.